introduce yourself, and then just go into your.
So how am I? Okay.
Yeah, it's rolling, so anytime you want to start.
Hello, my name is Deonte Roberts, former Brooklyn Titans alumni from 2009 to 2011. Right here is where I started like my whole journey of football, learning the game, learning to become a man, and basically building who I am today.
Look at this picture. You see where his hands are? You see how he's on the floor?
Are you just doing?
Why is he tackling you? Why did you fall off that tackle? Make it make sense.
Julian?
Yeah, it's Julian. And he dragged you. You wasn't there, were you?
Do you have a picture when I
This
caught
is
the ball?
Julian. Remember Julian?
God damn!
And bro, if someone's grabbing you and their hands are all the way over here,
Bro, keep running.
you should still running.
Well,
He took him down.
Look, hey, he's taking it down.
Watch the game, it's a mess. 14 you weren't that good. That team was that bad. Pray every single play. You're supposed to be in a 9 technique. Number 1, you're tight. Then you do this. So now you can't get outside. So if they go outside, you might be able, if the back is slow, to get there, but you're not where you're supposed to be. Against a good team, we're going to get smacked. You have to come here. You play the half man. Bang. You play here so you can get off.
They never came outside.
No, they did. I'll show you the play. They ran right around you.
Yo, and you have to initiate low and get extension, all right? You can't patty cake with the fucking center.
No, you're playing with the dude. Come off the edge. You're on his shoulder. On his shoulder there, and then when it's a pass, now I'm gonna rip it. Every play, you're up 2 yards. You don't have to be that close. The defensive end is gonna come up and force it. You have time. 4 yards off. First 2 steps up, buzz your feet. Pass, get into your zone. Offensively, the 14s, we did not look great. Where's Malachi? Right. Yo, 1980s, I'll be sure. Yo, my man, we running sweep. This is where we end up getting smacked. We're running sweep. You're playing power back. You're supposed to open step, get around the joker. What did you do?
I was mad, tired and hurt.
Tired and hurt. You weren't hurt when you were running the ball.
I was. Kicked me in my shin.
Oh, stop. That's it. Wham. Yo, you're supposed to get around the edge. You didn't. Against a good team, the kid who came up and almost tackled him, guess who it was? It was the safety. Coming down through the alley. That's your block.
That was when he ran for that.
Yeah, he ran for a touchdown. The safety, if he was any good, would have caught him inside out.
I had to worry about 20.
Oh, no, 20? He was beyond 20. 20 ain't gonna catch him. He's going on a dead run. If 20 catches him, he doesn't need to run the sweep.
When I seen this safety, I was just bored.
No, I know, you're bored. You're bored. The thing is, you do it wrong, and then you're gonna do it wrong in the game against a good team. Availability. Being there. I don't care what other skills you have. Being available is number 1. If you're not available, I don't care how good you could be. Yeah,
Absolutely no presence whatsoever. Not only did we not know what we were doing, but we did not step up and move our feet. Yo! Shut up! I'm still talking. If we are going to continue talking, we will just run. Fuck the practice. So shut up. All right? 13U, O-line and D-line, no presence. Didn't know our shit, didn't step up, didn't get down the field, didn't play full speed. Everybody was focused on the O-line. Sometimes we had a 7-man rush. Sometimes it's hard to block that. But what's the excuse for defense? On defense, did we get penetration once? 14U kids who were watching the 13U, did you see the D-line get penetration? What about on pass plays that lasted 4 fucking seconds? Did we get penetration? No. So we got some work to do. Get ready to fire out full speed. I'm wearing shoes today because I need to put some in the dirt. Yo, 14's with me, right?
What you said about that? He probably wears socks.
They call what, socks? Oh shit, when they was running. Alright, where came 14? Down there.
When I got into football, it was 2009. I was around the program around 2008, but I wasn't playing. I was kind of slipping in my grades and stuff like that, and my friends were playing as well, so I wanted to be around them. And I remember my mom telling me, like, you know, you got to get your grades up first. You're not playing no sports until you get your grades up. And I understood, because, you know, that comes with the, you know, that aspect of the game. So I took that time to really get my grades up and came out here next year, the year after that in 2009, joining the team, which I thought it was just, you know, for fun, and we're just playing around. I remember my first day putting on a helmet, and it was hurting my head, it was hurting my neck and stuff like that. I'm like, man, this is unusual. This is weird. I didn't understand the whole thing about hard work. What really opened my eyes to hard work was Coach Bill's son, Trey Solomon. He was tough off the back. As soon as I got here, he was like running over kids and stuff like that. And I'm just like, maybe he's the coach's son. And I'm just like, nah. But other people just like, no, it's something different. And he had a mentality of leadership. He was just self-disciplined, and he always wanted to get better. He took the game serious, and I didn't understand at that point. Me and him have the same birthday. Once I figured that out, I started hanging around him a little bit more. He worked every day. He ate right. He studied. He took school seriously. He was always here early. He was here a half an hour early, just working, running, working, and he would stay after and work. As I start to join him, I'm like, oh no, he's serious. Like it's a reason why he's doing this. He wants to be good. I wasn't good at all my first 2 years. I was horrible. I didn't have like that physical mentality. I wasn't really tough. And it took me to my last year where I was kind of like the only guy here, and I had to lead. So I knew I had to step up. I led my team to a championship, and we won. I had a chance to play in an all-star game, and I got my team the win and also won MVP. And I start to see things start to change in my life around with football. I started seeing high school coaches coming around, wanting me to come to their school, and I'm like, for free. And I'm like, whoa, like this is like a big thing. This can change my life. Holy Cross in Queens, Savarian, Erasmus Hall, and they were all good programs at the time. So I'm just like, why they want a kid like me? But I kind of saw like maybe they see something in my skills and my athletic abilities. So I chose to go to Erasmus, and you know that was a great choice, the best choice I made in my life. You know, it was a tough choice because I thought I was going to go to Holy Cross, but I went to Erasmus Hall seminar one day, and that was it for me. A life-changing experience. I got to be with Jose again. We played for 3 years together, and it changed my life because I got the opportunity to go to school for free. And that's all I really wanted to do, was have a chance to go to school for free. And I know Coach Bill was always on me about, you know, making sure I get my education and things like that, because football wasn't going to last long. I didn't know what he was talking about at the time. Like, even if I don't make it to the NFL, like that was a goal of mine. But even if I don't, I still get this education for free. I don't have to pay for it. My mom doesn't have to come out her pockets. I get a degree, and that was the world to me. I always kept in contact with Coach Bill, and he always made sure that I was, you know, okay, and that I understood, like, you know, that it was more of a me versus me, not me versus anybody else. So once I understood that, it kind of set in stone my journey at Erasmus Hall, where I started to progress in football, and I earned scholarships from different schools and universities like Syracuse, UConn, UCF, Rutgers, and many other schools I gained an interest from. There is where I chose to, you know, play for Rutgers University. That was like a big decision in my life. I remember you know, everybody finding out, and I know Coach Bill found out. I'm not sure if he spoke verbally, but I know he found out, and he was excited for me because, you know, seeing a guy that came up from here to being on a big stage playing in front of, you know, thousands and millions on TV, it was just like, you know, seeing the son go off and get married. So it was exciting to, you know, to share that, you know, that moment with him as well. And then going to college opened my eyes up to life itself. You know, outside of New York, you know, I wasn't really traveling too much, but once I started, you know, once I went to Rutgers University, I got to see different places, Seattle, Michigan, Ohio, different schools and states and stuff like that, and I never did that before, so that was just an eye-opener for me. I became a two-time captain, and I have to credit everything from me being a captain to Coach Bill. Setting that discipline, the mentality to lead, learning to lead, learning to be a man. I was a young guy too when I became a captain my junior year, and leading seniors and stuff like that. It was new to me, but I always refer back to the lessons I learned from Coach Bill, and it carried on to me when the next year of becoming the captain as a senior. I finished up my career at Rutgers and ultimately went on to get a chance at the NFL. I got a workout with the 49ers. That went really well. Ultimately, they were filled with linebackers, and that didn't happen, but I did pretty good, and I had a chance to work out for the Buffalo Bills. That went really well. But as my career in football ended, I understood that it wasn't really about the football aspect that he was really teaching me. It was more about life lessons and learning how to go about life in a different way, being a different man and not following, but being a leader. So I carried that on, and ultimately it helped me become, you know, into my acting journey where I'm an actor now. So it carried a long way. Football carried my journey a long way. Without Coach Bill, I wouldn't even be where I am today. When I got into acting, it was not challenging as I thought it would be because of all the life lessons I learned and the training I did for football. It was kind of, I took all of that and transferred it into something else different. I spent a little time, maybe a few months after I got my chance with the NFL and that didn't happen, I spent a few months trying to self-search, and I figured that was something I really wanted to do. So I just jumped aboard. I didn't like hesitate. I wasn't afraid. The main reason I really got into football is because of a friend. I seen a lot of my friends in my neighborhoods going to come play for Coach Bill, and I'm like, you know, like, what's up over there? Like, you know, I didn't know nothing about football, but I seen they were going, having fun, you know, always getting together, and I'm just like, you know, maybe that's another opportunity for me to hang out with my friends. There's where I kind of met other people that, you know, I'm still friends with today. You know, Andre, Jose, Jonathan Hayes, I'm not sure if you talked to, but these people I've connected with like the rest of my life. It's kind of like in football, we kind of call it like a fraternity itself. You know, you don't have to go out and find a fraternity because you're sweating, you're working hard together, you're bleeding together, you're fighting in games and stuff together, and you're fighting for each other. You have each other's back, so it kind of builds that brother bondage. If you don't have a brother, you'll definitely have one when you come play football. My best friend plays for the Jets, and we talk every day. And we don't even talk about football. We just talk about life because, you know, our relationship is more than just football. That's what football built, though, for us. Is, you know, a foundation for us. And yeah, Jose was definitely a guy too. I've seen grow from. We both grew up together, basically, you know, in each other's life. Seeing him and the things that he had to go through his life, you know, that kind of was like he's an older guy than I was, so he had a pretty rough life, and finding himself and becoming his own man, and I got to witness that firsthand. So seeing what he had to go through and the late night train talks that we had going home, I just understood that, and I took whatever he was going through in life, and I try to bring that and use that as life lessons for myself, not experiencing it, but just to understand and comprehend what he was going through and trying to find himself. And ultimately, that helped me kind of find myself as well, because I was a young man, but I also listened to guys that was older than me. No matter what background they came from or what they have done in the past, I always try to use their life as lessons in my life, so I can help try to find my path in life. Seeing him grow from a kid that was goofing off, silly, getting into trouble, you know, things like that, rough patches in his life, to becoming a leader himself and understanding what it means to be a man and to be self-disciplined and to be a leader. It was just amazing to see how he's turned out to be. And, you know, I give my hats off to him, because he's a stronger man than I can, you know, imagine and ever be. But he's someone that I definitely look up to in my life as an inspiration, and continue to look up to as an inspiration. So, yeah, you know, I think his journey kind of helped intertwine mine in a way, you know. When I started out, I had no idea I can, you know, achieve the things I've done. You know, getting a chance to play for, you know, put on an NFL helmet and stuff like that. I never, you know, even imagined that even happening. But for the kids, you know, that's playing right now, I just want to tell them to always dream big, never settle for less. You know, take it as far as you can. Always try to get better. Never think that it stops here, because it's bigger than this. You know, it's bigger than just the Titans. You know, it carries on. You can go far and actually make it and make a living for, you know, your family and change your family's life. You might not know this now, but in 10 plus years, you'll understand that this game is bigger than what you expect it to be. It might be just a moment for you right now, but it's bigger than life. So enjoy it, have fun. Remember, education comes first. Make sure you go to college and you get the opportunity. You can go to college for free just by playing this game. So take it as far as you want, and never stop dreaming, you know? Never stop dreaming. Make sure you have people that you look up to that play this game that can be influencing your life, because I sure did. And you know, you can take it as far as you want.
You decided to put football behind you? Yeah, I'm done. I'm enjoying not being this way. I'm watching games and I'm like, wow. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for what it is. To now, I'm like, man, this is crazy. You know, I'm trying to hold my emotions back, but this is crazy, man. I'm gonna definitely be back. I'm gonna come see you, all right?